everyone. Hi. Welcome back to Eros Spoke. I'm so excited today. Hold on, let me drink some water real quick because I'm thirsty. I have like two. I have this water bottle and I have this one, but I gotta drink this one because it's cold. I wasn't really sure about what to talk about today, and I know because I was just on like a mini vacation with my sister basically, and I was away, so I didn't. When I came back, I decided I should just like try to plan something, but then I had to do something else. So then today I decided I'm just gonna make this video. But you see, the thing is, I don't really know what to talk about, but I want to read y'all this from the Bible. It's Song of Songs 8 NIV, and it says, "Place me like a seal over your heart, like a seal on your own arm. For love is as strong as death. Its jealousy unyielding as the grave. It burns like blazing fire, like a mighty flame." So I just thought, like while I was reading that, I just thought maybe I should get personal and tell y'all about my experiences that I've had with like relationships and falling in love, and then like just relationships period, but not like peer relationship or friendships. I'm talking about relationships with, romantic relationships. So that's what I want to talk about, because when I read this, like, it's talking about love, but it's talking about, in my perspective, from what I can understand, in my POV, it's talking about like protection. Because when it said, the very first line, it said, "Place me like a seal over your own heart." A seal over your own heart. It's like, to me, that sounds like a shield that goes over your heart to protect your love, to protect you. And then it says like a seal on your arm. And you know how those shields that have the little arm thing, and you like back in the day they had those little shields in the movies where you can see they put their shields on their arm, and you wear it like that when they went into battle. Yeah, so that's what I thought of. And then it says, "For love is as strong as death." And then it says, "Its jealousy unyielding as the grave. It burns like blazing fire, like a mighty flame." In the last two lines, "It burns like blazing fire like a mighty flame." It made me think of passion and desire, and like, because when you think of fire, or when you think of like a bonfire, a candle, or anything like fire period, you think of passion, you think of desire, you think of romance and everything. So that's what I took from it. You can comment if you want to. You can comment what you think the scripture says, because I'm gonna read it again at the end of the episode. Hopefully I don't forget. I'm gonna read it again at the end of the video, and then and then I'm gonna remind y'all that y'all should comment and tell me what y'all think it means. So I feel like, well, I'm just here to I'm here to help. I remember that video when I was talking about love, and I was telling y'all a whole bunch of different things about how like love is, and like my perspective on what love should be. But everybody has their own perspective on what love should be and their own belief about love. But to me, love is love is many things, not just the romance, but just a shared connection or a desire to share romance, or to share just a passion, or to share just that meaning and that bond of truth and just, well, you know what I'm trying to say, because I can't think of what I'm really trying to say. But okay, so what I want to do, I want to just tell y'all that, like, really, to me, honestly, I've been in a couple different relationships, but the last relationship I just got out of, I can tell you right now, hold on, I'm sorry, somebody's texting me. I can tell you right now that it wasn't a real relationship. And this happens to a lot of girls. It happens to a lot of boys too, where they get into a relationship with someone and that person that they're in a relationship with didn't want to really actually be in a relationship, but they were just trying to play them or waste their time for whatever reason. But I didn't really get played, but I did get into a situation where the person that I was in a relationship with did not want to. I don't know if he didn't want to be with me, but basically I guess he didn't want to be with me, and he didn't want to share his time with me really, and he wanted to come see me all the time, and he wanted me to come see him all the time, but he never wanted, like, we never got to meet in person. I met him online, and then he never wanted to, like, really, the last thing we talked about was him taking a road trip to Mexico with his friends, and when he came back, he texted me, he took a road trip, and he never told me before he left. And when he told me that, he just asked me what I was doing, and he said sorry because he didn't have service, so he never texted me while he was in Mexico. I said okay. Then we got into like this, well, to me, it almost was an argument, but it really wasn't. And I guess to him, like, he just didn't care. And so I asked him, basically this is why I blocked him, because I asked him, I said, do you want to talk? And he said, he just texted me WYM, which means what you mean. And I was just like, how don't you know what do you want to talk means? And little things like that makes me think that, okay, you either don't care, or you're trying to play me, or you're just wasting my time, or you just, I don't know, like. So I blocked him, and I knew him since last year, since like August of last year, around the time of my birthday, or a little bit before August. But the thing was that, I'm just telling y'all this basically because that's the last actual, like, oh, sorry y'all, but that was just break time because my mom was getting ice. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I want to share, like, sometimes I try to share my personal, like, experiences and just my personal business, because I feel like if I share my, like, what I've gone through or what I'm going through with y'all, and y'all are going through the same thing, or y'all just want to know about it before y'all step into something, or just to let you know, just because it can happen to anyone, then I can help you with the situation while you're in the situation or before you walk into the situation. So basically, after I blocked him, I realized I didn't really, like, I wanted love, I wanted attention, I wanted affection, I wanted a lot of things. I wanted just a relationship, and he wasn't, like, willing to give me what I wanted. So that's why I blocked him. And I guess his end goal was to just, he wanted something out of me, obviously, but it wasn't what I wanted to give. So he just, I guess he was just waiting around till he was gonna basically just take what he wanted, and then he was gonna be gone, I guess. I don't really know. This is sorry, that's my mom, but anyways, so yeah, so I wanted to tell y'all, like, this is just a chill chit chat, like a chill talk, like sit down and talk with me. I don't even like that word chit chat, but that's basically what it is. A chill chat where you can sit down and talk to me. I can tell you about what I've been through. And y'all want to hear the story? Y'all want to know about how I fell in love? No, y'all don't want to know about that. Y'all don't want to know about that. No. I mean, I might make a story time about it one day. I mean, if you've watched my channel, like, all the way through by now, to this video, like, I think it was actually the very first video I ever made. I basically told y'all the whole story, but let's not even talk about it, because I don't even want to talk about it. But, okay, so the thing is, like, this is really, oh, that's what it is. And this is like a, advice video, and all my advice is basically gonna sum up, it's basically just gonna be like, pay attention and no intentions. So let me write that down real quick. Okay, so all my advice today is about paying attention and knowing intentions. And I'm about to tie this to this scripture real quick. So I said the scripture was about protection, but the thing is, in love, when you want to seal, when you want to veil, when you want the presence, when you want the essence, when you want the purity, whatever you want, you have to know the intention of the person. Because some people come into our lives and they're not good people, or they are good people, but they're unhealed people who don't know how to completely love or love at all. So when you're looking for a shield over your heart, a seal over your heart, like a seal on your arm, you have to think, you have to be like, what's your intention to be in a relationship with me? And pay attention to each and every intention, not just details about like, okay, this is what he does and doesn't do, but what it means behind those details, the meaning, the reasoning behind those details. Because somebody can say I love you all day. They can say it, they can confess it, they can profess it, they can do anything with words, but at the end of the day, if they can't have the action behind it that shows love, then that's not true love. Because all of true love has the act of love. All of true love has the action of love behind it, to not just grace it, but to interact with it, to make it be an encounter, to make it be known, to make it be to just experience it. It's the act of love that shows that love is real, that shows what real love and true love is. So the reason why this scripture says it's jealousy unyielding as the grace it's jealousy unyielding as the grave. So it says, for love is as strong as death, is jealousy unyielding as the grave. That's the part of the scripture that I can't figure out. For love is as strong as death, is jealousy unyielding as the grave. Because when you get jealous, sorry, I need some more water. The kind of jealousy that the Bible is usually talking about is like, basically, to explain it, what I think it is like a pride of not wanting to let go, but a positive pride of not wanting to let go or let something be someone else's, because not just because like it's like you own it, but it's because it belongs to you, it's yours, it was vowed to you or promised to you or sworn to you, and you want it to you get jealous over, you know, like it's a positive type of jealousy. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. It's a positive type of jealousy. So the part that says for love is as strong as death, is jealousy unyielding to the grave. I think that one part means I can't crack that. I don't know what that means, honestly. But I wanted to try to explain that because I didn't want to leave that part, like, because I explained the rest of what I think it means. But what I was really trying to say is that I feel like when you love, when you're content, when you're in a behavior that speaks volume about your feelings, that speaks volume about the way that you understand someone or have feelings for someone or want to know someone or want to be around someone, it shows intention. It shows that you like this person or you love this person, you have feelings for this person. That alone gives reason to want to interact with someone. But just because someone acts like they like you, or it seems like someone likes you because they want to always be around you, or they always want to talk, or they always say I love you, or they even show you that they love you, that doesn't mean that their intentions are pure. So that's why I said pay attention, because someone can come into my life right now and they can tell me every day that they love me, and they can be planning something bad behind the scenes that I don't know about me. I mean, for me, that's just to harm me, just because they're not a good person, because they've been hurt, and hurt people, or because they've been traumatized, and traumatized people. So you have to know the reason why people do things. Like when you're in a relationship, and I'm just stretching this a little bit before I go to the next thing, but this is the last thing I'm gonna say. When you're in a relationship and it's a constant like thing where it's like you're getting all the attention, you're giving all the attention, you're getting all the affection, you're giving all the affection, but there's uncertainties in times where it's like, I don't know, like you feel tired, or you feel stressed about certain things, or you're just unsure about certain things, then that means there's either something about that person that's lacking to you, something that the interest is not really there because of the way that they act, or the way that you receive something from them, or the way that they just give. Or it just means that there's something inside of you that you have to deal with that has to do with the way that they give attention and affection. You have to pay attention to these things, because at the end of the day, we all matter, and we don't want to be in a relationship that just takes us like, well, it's like a part of us, we love this person and we care about this person and we want to be with this person, we want to show this person acts of love, but at the end of the day, it's something that's there that's not a connection. It's more like a tether, but it's not fulfilled. It's not being fulfilled. It's like a one-sided thing, or it's like a two-sided thing, but it's not as equal as it should be. We don't want that. We want equality, we want boundaries, and we want respect, and we want to be honored. As women, we want to be honored, we want to be respected, we want to be loved and taken care of. We want to be in a oneness, because everybody, a male, a female, each one of us, we want to be in a oneness. And the reason why I feel like this is important to say today is because it's like there's a lot of relationships that are happening in our generation that really kind of, the thing about these relationships is that it's not just that I'm sorry, there's a lot of things going through my head, but it's not just like abusive, toxic relationships or bad, the way that like people are being in a relationship these days. They talk to each other bad, they do each other dirty, they do each other wrong. It's outside of that. It's in the respectable relationships. It's in the relationships that are displayed on social media. There was this one couple that had been together for some years. They got married. They had a whole everything together, a TikTok, a YouTube, I think, an Instagram, everything. They posted every day. They did challenges. They did, videos, and they did everything together. They showed their whole life together and what they shared, like moments that they shared, and they looked genuinely happy. Like the whole thing looked real. Like it was like, I don't even know how to explain it, because it was like the whole time that they were together, everything was actually happy. Like it was genuine, it was pure, it was real, it looked real. But he still cheated on her. He did her wrong. And when everybody found out, they just either felt bad about it, or they just showed what happened, but it was like in a way that it was like, oh, well, this is just how it goes. Like, like this is just how it always portrayed. And this is just, but that's not what we want. That's not why we're getting into relationships, to be cheated on, or to be abused, or to be talked to badly, or to be treated in a way that says that we don't deserve love. No, we want to be treated with love, with respect, with dignity, with grace, we want to be in joy, a joyous, real, raw, authentic, pure, true relationship that has honesty, that's fulfilling, that gives, and that it's like a sowing and a reaping and a sowing on both sides. And at the end of the day, I feel like if you're gonna choose someone to be a seal over your heart, like a seal on your arm, I feel like you have to find someone true. You have to find someone pure. It's like, you know how there's Mulan 1 and 2, and the first one, they got together, Mulan and Han, or whatever his name is, I forget his name, but the prince in Mulan, they got together and they fought together in war. And when he thought she was a man, and he was already building in this attraction, not like a gay type of attraction, because he did think she was a man, but he respected her. He already honored her. He already has these not feelings or desires, but like this like acknowledgement about who she was, because as who she was portraying herself to be, she climbed above that tall. You remember that part where she climbed above the tall pole? If you ever seen Mulan, and she used the two the whole thing where it was two heavy gold things, and she had to climb and climb and climb and climb until she got to the top, and then she got all the way down, and no other man could do it. And then it's so many things that she did that made him respect and honor her. And then when he found out that she was a woman, he fell in love with her. And then they got married on the second movie. Well, I'm saying that because it's like, it doesn't take someone to know who you are to gain their respect, to gain their honor, for them to even become a seal. Because for you, you know who you are. So they can become a seal for you, and they can respect and honor you. And when they know who you are, when they find out who the true you is, they should still respect you. He still honor you. But really what I'm saying is that it doesn't take them to know who you are. So all these relationships where these girls are saying, well, he doesn't really know me, and it's like, we don't have a connection where I can tell him everything. Does that really matter? Because at the end of the day, respect doesn't come from a place where you know everything about someone. It comes from a place where it says, I'm going to respect you with the respect that I want to be shown from you, because that's a mutual agreement that I should have with everyone. And then I'm going to honor you, not because of just a mutual agreement, but because you're a woman, I'm a man. You deserve honor. I have honor, and so I'm going to show it, and I expect you to give it to me. So I just feel like, because you know how, like, I'm giving Disney references right now. You know how, like, on what's it called? Hold on, let me hang up.